It's the Cable MTGO Show.
Alright, let's draft this thing. Did an Emrakul deck earlier. It's pretty sweet. Then we got this Mana Vault. Crocus. Crocus is a reason. That was what I thought of at first. I was thinking the Trample on Cub might come up or something. Sure. Yeah. I'll draft a Time Walk. Must be my birthday, huh? Cub doesn't take mana to double counter. Yeah, but like typically your fetches are double countering with Bill anyway. Do I pack one, pick one, Time Walk over Mox? Typically, yeah. I understand the difference between the two cards, friends. But I appreciate the the continued efforts to explain. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about the Palantir too. I feel like that card always sucks for me. I guess I want Force Negation. The Curiosity is interesting with Time Walk. Yeah, Miscalc's good. I did some experimenting in pre-modern with Miscalc over Mana Leak. And most of my games played out with Mana Leak being a little bit better. You can cycle Miscalc when it's dead, but then like it also gets dead much easier, right? Much quicker. So I'm gonna just grab this Talisman. Oh, there's a Strix there. Yeah, what if I'm blue-black, huh? I'll find a card. You miss Rune Snag? There's a certain sort of person that really misses Rune Snag. And they were probably the people that played it in Fairies. And would, like, chat about Rune Snag in between rounds with you. They just want to, like, spread the gospel of Rune Snag. They're like, you don't understand how much better it is than Mana Leak. You're like, can you please sign the slip? Manifold Key is really good with Mana Vault. Seal's an interesting one for the Time Walk, huh? Then Metamorph and Skydiver. Solid cards. I wonder if this is like a Saheeli start, huh? I wonder if Saheeli could be good. Ever. Oh shit, what up? We got a couple subs here. Opaline21, thanks for the resub, thanks for 4 months there. And Treskies, thanks for the resub, thanks for the 98 months. Tresky says, I see Vintage Cube, I click your button. Hey, cheers to you both. Kinda wish I grabbed that Talisman now. Yeah, the Mystical Tutor is interesting. The Reprieve is interesting. I wonder if this is actually a Displacer Kitten deck, with the Mana Vault and the Saheeli here. It's weird. It's a weird grab. We have this Time Walk that we want a Mystical Tutor for. I'm going to take this cat. You got a guy go off on you at the shop after you beat him with Delver of Secrets in Innistrad draft. I would draft a lot of Delver of Secrets in Innistrad. The nice thing was, like, you needed to take a bunch of, you needed to have, like, a pretty high instant and sorcery count to make it work. So most people wouldn't take it. But that meant that you could just, like, depend on them wheeling. And spend all of your, like, the first half of your picks taking sweet bounce and draw and stuff like that, removal. And then the Delvers would come back to you, and you just have a bunch of, like, 1-mana Moon Herons. Well, Moon Heron with suspend question mark is how I described it. What if I'm like a weird mono blue combo deck? How pleasant would that be? You said it was very difficult to play Delver at Innistrad. Yeah, I disagree. Could almost force it, because nobody else wanted them. Dr. Lupo? I don't think I know who Dr. Lupo is. I think I missed that particular bit of chess drama. What do you get if you win a cube league? Oh man, what don't you get? The respect of your peers. All of King Midas's silver. The adoration of the press. Almost gets to your head sometimes. I'm gonna grab Jace. You hope to avoid Dr. Lupo drama in this stream. Well, you've successfully avoided it. I don't know anything about it. Karn being a blinkable for Cat is nice. The Karn strokes play well with Saheeli too. I think you just want the Jace though, or the Time Wong. You just gotta take the Jace. He's a pretty big streamer. I could probably take him. I'm like 290 pounds, you know. Pretty big myself. There is Gadgeteer combo in the cube, yeah, it is Basalt Monolith. Why does the larger streamer not simply eat the others? I mean, I'm working on it. I'm fucking working on it, Meat Locker. How do I feel about this Tideminder? I kind of want to grab one of these lands. I don't know whether I'd rather have the archive or the sewers. Oh, it looks familiar, Tater Chimp, but I can't confirm off the top of my head. Well hamburgered there, Razor Thumb. Yeah, if we managed to make it mono blue, I think I'm still playing this Undercity Sewers. This is Booster 2. I think we're Academy, The Bombardiers makes a compelling case to play red here. And Mentor for white, but I think, like, we're not, like, super artifacty, like, we just have a couple early ones, but we do have the Saheeli spitting things out. It kind of makes me wish we grabbed the Karn earlier, but, you know, it'll be good. It also makes, like, other stupid early artifacts good, like Candelabra and stuff. Did I hear about the female shark that ate the male shark because the male shark kept bumping into her? How large was she? Oh, it was in a zoom? Oh my god. I'm gonna share this picture real quick. Oh man. That's why you don't irritate the wrong person. That right there. How much easier would life be? Someone just pestering you. Just fucking home. Yeah, so Displacer Kitten and Coveted Jewel are pretty fucking good together. Was this the pack with the Thopter Foundry? I could jam them. Could jam them both. The Academy makes the Thopter Sword a lot more attractive as well. Even if they're just like random artifacts chilling around, they're still boosted in the Academy. And then if you have Academy mana, of course, you're making a lot more 1/1s. They then give you more Academy mana. They make you more 1/1s. I took Sewers over Foundry. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was this pack or last pack. Was the holdup. Seems like a City of Traders deck. Need the Sewers to play the Foundry. Yeah, right? Might be cutting this Drowner. Doesn't look like we're going to be very tempo-y here. City of Traders sounds like an unfriendly place. I mean, there's enough of them to make a whole city. Maybe if that's like the social contract. They just like grew up with it and they doesn't bother them anymore. Guess I'm snagging a turnabout, huh? Is City Traders always that good? Well, I didn't take it over anything, really. To be clear. So that good is like a little misleading. But it is good in this sort of deck, right? Like you see our curve going up here. The Township of Traders. Kind of an awkward name. Cannoneer does wheel a lot this season. I mean, my artifact decks have been getting rocked. I hope this deck's an exception. Hey, the Karn wheeled. Fuck yeah. Karn and Gadgeteer both spit out artifacts. I think the Karn's a little better, though. Like, you drop it turn 2 off the mana vault. And it's something to blink for this kitten, Founder Wheels. So random talismans that produce Thopter Foundry mana just got a little bit better. I think we passed a couple of them earlier. The main thing we're missing for pack 3 is the stuff that everybody else also wants. Moxen and Soul Rings and all that jazz. I think Grim Monolith's the one that we could maybe get like third pick or something. Theoretically turn 1 card. Yeah, I don't know if that'd be any good though. Burning the City of Traders and the Mana Vault. You once watched someone spend 16 minutes to grow 40/40 Kappa Cannoneer? That's wild. You'd think their opponent would just concede at some point. Well, it's an Ancestral Recall. Not gonna say no to that. Mystical? I believe we passed Mystical. That Minskin Boo's mighty tempting. I guess we bring Strix back in, huh? We'll just take C here. The Greaves is interesting with Kappa Cannoneer. And the Karnstrucks. Our playable count's pretty good right now. I like that the Marsh Flats grabs that Underground Sea. I like that Crocus is just like free in your mana base. Oh, the Crocus taps for Thopter Foundry too. It's like not even bad in the mana base, really. Yeah, give me that. Yeah, we only need like 2 more playables. There are some slots we could upgrade. The Turnabout's a little iffy. It is a way to untap Academy. I could do some stuff, but not super necessary here. Looking at Lotus Petal, Mana Leak, maybe Spyglass Siren, huh? Maybe Siren's good. Cheap artifact. If the Jace loots away Sword of the Meek, then Siren would get the sword back for free. How about that? I think I'm supposed to grab that Mana Leak. Portal's a little expensive for this deck. The Mirror and Battlesphere almost is, but Battlesphere is so good with Academy. Yeah, I'm thinking about the Petal. I think I'll take the Petal. Demonic Tutor. That's kind of sick. The Demonic Tutor is just going to let me have Academy in way more games, which is good because, you know, you get it. Got a few combos in here. Hey, thanks, Salty Rutabaga. I would trade the Recall for Mox here. Especially non-color Mox. This will be sweet, though. Mox might be better than Time Walk in this deck, too. We only have one way of rebuying the Time Walk with the Jace. No draw 7s to shovel it back in. Well, there's a draw 7. I really want the Candelabra, but I think Spiral's good here. Get a Dark Ritual in here, not enough mana. Just thinking about the workshop, just thinking for a sec. There's not a lot going on for the workshop to do early, but we have these like kind of juicy top end cards. It might belong. We'll see. Has Slimefoot and Squeed done anything for me? I drafted it once during the free drafts, and it was basically just like a mini little chariot. So it wasn't bad. Played it like turn 2, started spitting out 1/1s. I never reanimated anything with it, but they were best of 1 games, best of 1 matches. This song kind of makes me want to drink some rum. Got some Planaray Barbados rum, 5-year. The Nettle Cyst is something for this workshop to do, huh? Hey, cheers, everybody. Actually, I might grab that Xander's Lounge. Ooh, love that dude, man. I've been really enjoying their coconut rum lately. Maybe enjoying it a little too much. I think I've gotten the miscalc. Tarpit Wheel. Man is looking good. Have I ever tried Coconut Cartel rum? I don't know if I have. That's a very affordable price, too. If the land untapper artifact was going to come back, we'd be seeing it here. Got a few cards to cut here. Let's talk about cutting Miscalc earlier. Still dig it. Portal's powerful, but I'm gonna leave it out for now. Crocus might be a sideboard card. If Thought Foundry was like my only card, then it'd be pretty great, but little mountain so we can cast that Saheeli. Plains for the Thought Foundry. This is like 11 blue. How many black sources we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish. I think it's alright. I have not Treskies. Yeah, guess what, America? We love you. Oh man, I can smell dinner cooking. And it is driving me crazy a little bit. Yo, a Tammy. I was planning on just casting a Jason too, but I guess I play a Kappa Cannoneer. The sucker MCs. Go by the name of Lois Lane. Oh yeah, the Yavimaya makes the workshop staff for mana now. Cool. Say what? Very tempting to activate Tar Pit here. Hey Treskies, things up $4.20. That's actually fine, I think. Could blink that Mana Vault. I think I just want to blink Strix again. Just draw another card. Oh, well, that's bad for me, huh? A couple map tokens over there. If they don't clear Sahili might give me a second Kappa Cannon here next turn, right? Kind of just need anything at all here, huh? Suppose that qualifies. I was supposed to down take the Sealy first, because then the 1/1 counter coming into play would make them both unblockable. Ooh, a mulligan. Turn 1 island, Lotus Petal, Time Walk, untap, Underground Sea, go. Draw, go, draw, go, draw, go. Yeah, this Time Walk would look a lot better in their deck than mine. One is tutor for Lightning Greaves, sure. Could hold on to this Petal to maybe trigger Sahili, huh? Could run it out to play around Days, but... Let's just play the Karn and draw a card. Yeah, I thought about just playing the Sahili and playing the Lotus Petal, getting that 1/1. I think this is a little better. Are any of y'all a hell of a man when on the mic? I guess I play it. Not giving me anything now. Yeah, if I known there was 3 lands on top, I probably would have played the Sahili instead. Hell of a man on something else? Oh my. I'll have to ask Mike. Oh my. So I wonder why the Stoneforge didn't serve. I think I'm just drawn 2 here. It smells awesome, whatever it is. Get in my face. Thanks, babe. It looks good, too. Look at this. Look at this tasty foodstuffs. Mmm. Num 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 num. Looks like we got some cheesy chicken, slice of tomato, and some avocado on top. If I'm them, I kind of like flipping the Tameo. Could let them get back some things. I was thinking if I drew a couple an untapped blue source off that, I could also play the Cannoneer that turn, get a nice double spell. What's cheesy chicken? It's chicken with cheese on it, friend. It's not really a head scratcher there. If you were to use Saheeli to copy an activated tar pit to try and clear the Tamiyo, it wouldn't work. You would get a tapped tar pit. Not a recommended line. Very tempting to upheaval here, mostly because I just think it'd be funny. I always have to reread Saheeli. Oh my god, it's a fucking legend. It's a goddamn legend. No, this turn was terrible. The whole thing was to play the Mightstone out and draw some more cards, and then you'd have some actual mana floating when you upheavaled, and I just like blew that up on accident. I've actually seen opponents do that before. That's probably my first time, because I don't play Saheeli very much. Are you missing something about the Cannoneer? Yeah, it costs a blue. You probably also misunderstand my plan this turn. Man. Yeah, the Mox and the Mana Dork, and the Tamiyo being a 1-drop, make the upheaval real awkward. I might give it another turn then. Oh, that's so much better. I think we crack some maps first. No real reason to attack like the Tamiyo did uptake. Oh, it's a treachery. Oh, I guess I could have got some counters on something. Eh. The shock cell for the Temple Garden's odd. Maybe I just want to put the fear in my heart, in my head. So Key's +1 mana. We could play a Cannoneer. Are they serious about a Mana Tithe, huh? Oh, they discarded Tamiyo, interesting. They want to Uro? That's not a reason to shock yourself. The Temple Garden, you can just like play it tapped, right? Oh, you're saying they played a green source to play the Uro instead of replaying the library? Sure. They also might feel that they've just like got plenty of gas right now. Nice. Well, they discarded the Tamiyo to hand size it. Oh, I see what you're saying. They thought that they could shock self and play out the halfling and the Tamiyo. And played the wrong land, maybe. Sure. Yeah, I can see that for sure. Shouldn't be doing this. The sorcery speed key untap. It lets me F6 and F6 the opponent's turn. There's an outside chance they like serve with this halfling and forget that you can untap and block. Weird. Huh. I don't understand the scoop. Maybe it's just like their hand is Uro Nadu and they're staring at this Crocus like, well, I can't win. Maybe that's the thought process. I've certainly been frustrated by Crocus before. It must be my birthday. The one lander I just mauled might have been better than this, huh? It had both sword and Thopter Foundry, so like, get some lands, get to do the thing. I thought about it. Ancestral Recall would be our best draw here. Catch us back up on cards. You'd be fine deleting Crocus from cube. Yeah, I mean, same. It's kind of an absurd land in my deck. Not doing anything cool with my deck, like literally just here to disrupt my opponent for free. I almost want to hold the Sword of the Meek to potentially trigger the Displacer Kitten. I guess I'll play it. You've had to sign out like 4 neuters in mono red because of Crocus? Yeah, I've been there. Staring at a Naya deck where it's like my best card is Minskin Boo, second best card Athari, third best card. Like, it's just like Naya Legends. Speak of the devil. Cat, your turn. I have a 4-mana 2/2. How is my fucking Displacer Kitten worse than a hamster? You would think that the hamster would be the natural prey for a Displacer Kitty. Yeah. Interesting, no pump there. Getting their cards. The hamster is bolstered by friendship. I could take him. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's throw Miscalc in here. Maybe Treachery's better than Battlesphere. Oh, the Crocus isn't in. I was like, man, that's probably my best answer to this Minskin Booze. I ripped this Crocus. Totally forgot that I boarded it, or left it in the sideboard. Glad I saw that. Oh, Tresky says a song request, then they've been very patient about it. This is Malibu Ken. Aesop Rock and Tobacco are Malibu Ken. This track's called Tuesday. Something interesting is going on in that video. If we recall turn 1, we'll have to discard a card on turn 2. Well, that's alright. Is it bad to try and reanimate their stuff? I think so. I thought about the Necromancy when I was, oops. When I drafted it, Animate Dead's cheaper, but Necromancy you could blow out an opposing reanimation effect. think I run out Saheeli and then next turn, like, Demonic Tutor for something. Not crazy to hold up Miscalc this turn. Hell yeah, Tezprez. Long live the cube. Could detour over Time Walk. That might be better than Academy. They're pretty tap out. I don't think we need to play around Orcs here. I'm random. Through the Breach, eh? Oh, show it up. Hey, Vale. These are 52 months there. I wonder if flashing... Oh, I can double flashback. I can flashback Time Walk here and Demonic Tutor next turn. Cool. Did they scoop or something? There we go. What is this lagging, I guess? Oh, I should probably blink Saheeli, huh? It's a pretty good one to blink here. At this point, you might be asking yourself, Caleb, is this wholly necessary? And my answer to that is, shut up. I'm having a good time. Yeah, so in this spot, you can, like, blink the Battlesphere a lot and just get, like, a shitload of mirror tokens, and then have Saheeli... I mean, Saheeli can start turning 1/1s into Construct tokens they get to attack this turn. Like, you can attack for, like, 100 damage this turn, if you want. So much simpler to copy the Nettle Cyst. We could have done that, like, pretty early and just had lethal, but it was so much fun to dirtle and draw cards and stuff. I was having a good time. No need for Walk to do a second Nettle Cyst copy. Well, the way I look at it is, no need for a second Nettle Cyst copy. We had Time Walk. I'll play the damn animation spells. Probably gonna hate it though. Do you ever have time to playing out artifact combo? It's your nemesis when you have Thopter Sword. Thopter Sword, you can speed up a bit. Usually you don't have to, like, make enough to, like, kill them in one turn or whatever. I think Force Negation's really good against them. Correct, Cobb. There's no green in here. We have, like, a Lotus Petal and a Chromatic Star. It'd be cute if I, like, looted a Mirror Battlesphere into the graveyard and Animate deaded it. Totally unplanned. So looks like the opponent mulled the 6. And then the Worldly Tutor's like kind of another mull, right? Yeah, I'd prefer to have Enlightened Tutor over Worldly Tutor, but I get why Worldly Tutor's in. It's supposed to be cute to like set up the Miracle Reanimation Tutor, which I have seen somebody do, but I usually don't see it played as a tutor for utility spells like this. Got me. Why did they let me untap? Oh, because they know about the Force Negation from the bat. Sure. Well, I'm still gonna get my loot then. Hey, Tony Scapone, thanks for the raid. If y'all like that legacy content, y'all should be following Tony. Are the days where I wake up and think if I have to look at a volcanic island, I'm going to puke and stream only out of a sense of responsibility? Or is your love for the game refreshed every morning? I mean, I love my job. There are days where I don't want to go live, but it's not because, like, I don't want a cube or whatever. You know, I always love playing Magic. Yeah, I always love playing Magic, but, like, getting to play enough Magic for the first like large chunk of my life, I could never get enough Magic, and I would just like have marathon gaming sessions with my friends, and as a kid, and then just like get consumed into Magic Online, all that stuff, right? Very cool. But once you get to play enough Magic, once you have like enough Magic in your system, then it's not like you no longer want to play Magic. It's not like it's like not the best fucking job ever. But there slowly becomes things that you might prefer to do, right? Like take a very long nap, or watch a TV show, or play a different game, things like that. But I am never sick of seeing a volcanic island. So with one floating, I can't quite play the Battlesphere, The Manifold Key generates a mana. I'm just thinking about like if I could play the Battlesphere pre-Kitten, then I could tap the Academy and play the Kitten, and then play the Manifold Key and blink the Battlesphere, and that would all be very good, right? If I have to tap the Academy to play it, then it's a little bit worse. I guess I do it, though. Could cash in Saheeli here to get a nice meaty Battlesphere attack, and I think that's probably worth. I say cash in because the Deep Cavern Bat will be able to attack Saheeli next turn for 1, right? Bounce Saheeli with Crocus? Can't do that, no. Crocus can only bounce critters. It's word the original Crocus, you read the wording and it just says bounce a legend. At the time, there were only legendary creatures. I believe. I could be wrong about that. I'm probably wrong about that. So they just assumed that they meant creatures. And then it got like the later versions of Crocus all say legendary creature on them. They're legendary lands, gotcha. Well, then I'm wrong. But, point being, it's meant to only bounce critters. And a pretty overwhelming board. Isn't Crocus itself a legendary land? Shush, Vale. Shush now. I'd love to keep a hand with Academy, but I don't think you keep this, You need stuff. You need things. Sort of make excellent one to bin. Might get a back for might be able to get it back with value later. Should we just make some 1/1s? Feels kind of tame in comparison to what the rest of the deck's doing with Time Walks and Ancestrals and stuff. Might be a bad Demonic Tutor. Possible I should have gotten Mana Vault and then just like jammed Cat next turn. I shouldn't be F6ing. Force Negation in hand. And then play Stock Up and then use that to untap the Vault and potentially pop off a bit. Now, assuming they don't answer my shit, Academy would be a real nice one. Ooh. Absolutely not. So I imagine they're going to grow the bear. The bear does have trample, which matches up very well against these Thopter Foundries. The nice thing about the Thopter Foundries is they do gain life. So if we're making 5/1/1s a turn, doesn't matter if the bear's hitting me for 5 a turn. The Luminarch should be attacking for sure. There's an argument that I should have made these tokens on my turn. I think I'll buy said argument. Opens me up to weird things like them interacting with the Thopter Foundry at instant speed, and then I only get 1 token instead of 4. Jump in with the one with the Sword of Beam on him, right? Soak 3 damage. Sure. Considering Stock Up to try and find Time Walk. So our bear is gone. Got exiled to force negation. So we didn't get raunched by Oko. There's a good chance I should just like not be casting this Coveted Jewel, even though we can sack it to Thopter Foundry. Green eggs instant and exiles graveyard. Yeah, I guess there's a 2-mana thing that does that. There's endurance too. But there's also like white ways of, you know, put target permanent on top of its owner's library, and they could do that to Thopter Foundry. There's a lot of little things. The blue stifle creature. I don't understand this Wandering Emperor. Are they like pumping one of their flyers? You might remember that the bear attacked me down to 10 the first time. Interesting. Kind of open for Time Walk. That's not bad. Could jam Nettlecyst here. How many artifacts do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we played the Nettlecyst, it'd go up to 8. Then we could get 2 more from Thopter Foundry. Kind of looks like lethal, right? Alright, I guess we'll do that. Kappa Cannoneer is so tempting here, but... 1 for Treachery. Oh, because Nettlecyst counts enchantments. Cute. Very cool little game there. We didn't see anything for Caracas, but it should probably just be in. I didn't take a close look at their graveyard. You like how we treachery, but it didn't matter at all? It sort of did. It untapped my workshop to play the Nettlecyst right, by just tapping a single land. So it was like plus mana. But I guess we had more than enough mana. Since we could make a couple extra 1/1s at the end there. Yeah, I think we had Xaxes without it. It's a little sketchier, though. The opponent's got 1 white up and 1 card in hand. If they swords their creature to fizzle the treachery, then they like have also answered their trampling creature. And then you haven't gone all in on the lethal. Also +1/+1 for Nettlecyst. Oh, that's true. Yeah, if it netted 2 mana and then also gave +1/+1. Yeah, I think you're right. This hand looks so good, but it might just not do anything until like turn 3+. If you workshop out the star turn 1, then turn 2, you only have 5 mana for the Cannoneer. I guess we just play the Tar Pit, huh? But this Tar Pit wasn't untapped. If you could just play the damn star, the curve would look a lot better. Ooh. My will! I have been forced. One brutal thing about this, about doing the workshop line, is now we don't have treachery mana next turn, whereas if we had just gone land Karn, and they force a will, and next turn you can play the Academy and treachery. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Dead Sentry thinks the Sod thinks they 8 months. Time Walk with Retrace? No, 6 can only get back permanents. So we'd be able to get back the Cannoneer. If 6 just got back Time Walk, 6 would be seeing Vintage play. It already gets back Black Lotus. Oh, the Safekeeper makes Treachery kind of bad. Interesting. Good down tick for a 3/3. I'm just gonna uptick for now. I have certainly bought back some time walks with red and 6. That's for sure. Maybe they'll sack all their lands and then the treachery will be good. Maybe they'll sack all their lands and then kill me. Being able to retrace that Springheart and Tuku might cause me issues. I think this is just going to end disastrously. That's what I think. Yeah, it was awkward because you're like hoping that the double trigger doesn't give them another land. But I was trying to control their lands, make them sack a land there, so they have like less to try and combo with here. We might not be able to win this without like Twister or something. I've seen that line too, Fuzzy Cord. Ads talking about tariffs. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Sim Spiral, thanks to the sub, thanks to 85 months there. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Deacon Leap, thanks to the sub, thanks for sharing that prime. God, that just hit Gaia's Cradle. Well, so much for hindering their mana development. So I guess if I don't play the Treachery, if I just slam Saheeli, I'd have a dead Saheeli, but I'd have a couple more tokens. Maybe a better spot to be in. If our hope is to rip Twister, right? Twister for Academy. Well, hate that for me. Do they have lethal in play? No. Does that mean I keep playing? I feel like they're gonna take another billion turn time wise. I think yeah, let's play it out. The thing is, I don't think they literally lethal me. And if they don't have another counter except for that one Force of Will, and we draw Spiral, or like a tutor or draw spell into Spiral, like we have other rebuys. Hey, Rockslide Jr., thanks for 52 months. Thanks for sharing that prime. Go too low with Nadu and Ancestral them for the win. I don't think that's happening. Like, currently they can just, well, Nadu's at 9-10. Maybe they do just have lethal here. Yeah, they just have lethal. Even if we walk through things. 5 power getting through for sure. Or 7, I guess. Alright, now we need to board in Turnabout so we can tap them down during their lethal Nadu turn. Yeah, you got it. Cat plus landfall would have been a tilting way to lose Saheeli there. Oh, interesting. Wait, should I be playing around anything? Like counters? I'll play around Daze and Mana Tithe, I guess. We haven't seen them, though. We'll leave the servo token up. Awesome. Cannoneer resolving is a very good sign. Like, they can spend their whole turn answering it with Oko if they want, or they might just be dead. Also, like, if they have a Force of Will, they're almost certainly countering that, right? Hey, Real Milkman, thanks for the resub. Thanks for the 61 months. Appreciate it. I now have a 4/4 turtle. So this isn't bad. Oh, shit, what up? Hi, Kevin, TKM, thanks for the sub, thanks for 77 months there, appreciate it. Oh, shit. If only the Saheeli was at more than one hum, we could turn the servo token into a turtle. Well, anyway. They're just done. They're just off it. They're like, yep, that looks like enough to me. Fair enough, huh? Fair enough. Would you even get a Cannoneer or an Elk? Oh, that's a good point. Usually when you copy and clone things, you get the printed card, but in that space, I'm not really sure.